This visual journal is all about Going to the Sun Road in Montana's beautiful Glacier National Park.
Welcome!
I'm Michael.
I'm Danita, and we're a couple of screws loose. We tell stories.
So let's get started. Going to the Sun Road is 50 miles long and the only road in Glacier National Park that crosses the Continental Divide over the Rocky Mountains. Timed entry tickets are required to drive the road between late May and early September. However, no tickets are required before or after these dates. But keep in mind that this road opens and closes depending on weather and road conditions. Vehicles are limited to 21 feet in length, including bumpers and hitches, 8 feet in width, including mirrors, and if your rig is over 10 feet high, you may have trouble with overhanging rocks. Another sightseeing option is to take the park's shuttle service. Check their website for availability.
The road is named after Going to the Sun Mountain, which gets its name from the Blackfeet Nation who called the mountain the face of the sour spirit who went back to the sun after his work was done. The story goes that the deity Sour Spirit came down from the sun to teach the Blackfeet the ways of the hunt. On his way back to the sun, Sour Spirit placed his image on top of the mountain to inspire the Blackfeet Nation.
The Rocky Mountains were forced up by a collision of tectonic plates hundreds of miles away. This buckled the landscape, thrusting the ancient rock layers high in the sky. The oldest of these rocks were created 1 billion years ago, long before the dinosaurs. Fractured and eroded over the last 50 million years, the stacked layers of rock have become exposed, creating these rugged, majestic mountains.
Traveling up narrow valleys and clinging to cliff walls, the road offers spectacular and sometimes gut-wrenching vistas. Planning for the road started in 1924, with surveyors sometimes ascending 3,000 feet each morning to reach the survey sites. At times, they were forced to walk along narrow ledges and hang off cliffs by ropes to take measurements. The goal was to integrate the road into the landscape, and they sure did do that. During construction, local materials were used for the retaining walls and bridges and guardrails. And in 1932, the unpaved road was completed and immediately put to use to cut the travel time from one side of the Rockies to the other. By 1955, paving the road was wrapped up, making travel easier and more accessible to the public. Due to the steep terrain and severe climate, road maintenance and rebuilding continues to this day.
At an elevation of 6,646 feet, Logan Pass offers dramatic views in all directions. Surrounding mountains rise thousands of feet above the pass itself. There's a large parking lot and visitor center at the pass, but be warned that the parking lot fills up quickly during peak season. So consider using the park's shuttle services to visit this area. North of the visitor center, the Highline Trail begins and hugs the Continental Divide. Take this trail a short way to enjoy incredible views, or, if prepared, go farther for a backcountry experience.
At Logan Pass, you can get to Hidden Lake using the well-maintained 2 3/4 mile trail starting at the visitor center. Walking 1 1/3 miles up the trail, you will reach a viewing deck which overlooks the lake and also offers spectacular vistas of jagged mountains and distant valleys. Continuing down the trail, a little more than a mile, you will reach the shore of Hidden Lake.
Going to the Sun Road continues down the east side of the Rocky Mountains to St. Mary's Lake. so please check out our other videos for more stories about Glacier National Park.
Hey, you're still here!
Please give us a like to help us promote the channel.
And subscribe to stay tuned for more stories from A Couple of Screws Loose.